How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. This is season 2. Season 2, I devoted an entire channel for this. So this is the reason why I call this No Country for Black Men. It's based on that iconic movie, No Country for Old Men, I believe that's called. And you know, there's really no place for us black men. So I decided to create this podcast where you would get the perspective where black men can go or listen to the perspective of a black man, talk about some black issues, but maybe half of the stuff or a lot of the stuff that I'm talking about aren't mostly black issues. It's just from a black male's perspective. So please join me. Hit that like button if you like what you hear. If you don't like what you hear, hit that like button as well. Also share, because the YouTube algorithm, if you like what you hear, please share to other like-minded individuals. But I'm not going to keep you guys here that long. In this video, basically I'm going to talk about two things. One, I'm going to talk about, I recently saw that movie, Disney's Predator, Badlands. I'm gonna give you my thoughts on that later on. But before that, let's talk about corporate incompetence. Recently, there has been some restructuring, and I just want to talk about the just pure incompetence of these people. I mean, it's amazing. So, grab a drink, sit down, hit that like button, share. And let's get started. Okay. Let's get started. So this story begins. So basically, long story short, the company that I work for was purchased by another company that you've heard of this company, a bigger company, last year. This company, we're talking about corporate incompetence. And then we're going to get to Predator, Disney incompetence after this. So the company that I work for, earlier this year, the CEO and the human resource lady quit, left, got fired, or I don't know. I'm assuming that they quit. They may have got fired, but I don't know what happened, because I don't really care. But and also in the first half of the year, we've had our CEO leave, we've had the human resource, she left, and we've had 3 to 4 directors leave. What does that tell you about this place? So last week or the week before, I think it was the week before, or anyway. So I get an email or a meeting scheduled in, through Outlook. So the meeting is scheduled, and it's by the co-founder of the company. And initially, when I looked at who's in the meeting, so the co-founder, it's the co-founder, he started the meeting and invited me. And then there's me and 2 other of my coworkers. Now I have more coworkers, but it looks like it's just us 3 people and the co-founder. Now you tell me, what does that sound like? I initially thought, what does that sound like? Black brothers and sisters, what does that sound like? I thought I was getting fired. It's like, why? It's like, damn, they're finally getting rid of me. Because who gets into a meeting? Who comes to a meeting? Why is there a meeting with the co-founder and it's just you and not any other teammates? So initially, I kind of freaked out and was like, wow, are we getting fired? Anyway, I think a day later or 2 later or something like that, more people, I guess, were added to more people were added to this meeting. So basically, it was the company restructure. The company is being restructured because we, a week prior or whatever, we got a new CEO, and we had a meet and greet meeting, and then after that, like a week after that, that's when this happened. So they send this email out, just me and 2 other of my coworkers, and there's way more people in my department. I'm thinking I'm getting fired, like, what is going on? But anyway, a day after, more people start getting added to the meeting. And I believe it's called restructure. The meeting is called a restructure meeting. More people are added. So just straight up incompetence. Now, the next incompetence is when the meeting is about to, it's like next week or whatever, right? It's scheduled for next week. All of a sudden, a day, 2, 3, 4 days later, or coming up prior or whatever, the meeting gets canceled. No reason. No one tells. There's a restructuring. There's a department or whatever, corporate restructuring. We're restructuring, whatever. This is what this meeting's for. Meeting is canceled. What's going on? Is it? You tell me. What's going on? The meeting, this restructuring meeting is canceled. No explanation. It just gets canceled. It's like, what's going on? I asked another coworker. It's like, what's going on? Man, I don't know. Okay. Now, the meeting, finally, I have a meeting with my team, a weekly meeting with my team, and I asked about that, and then my new director, who doesn't wash his hands and does weed and smokes weed and does drugs, he chimes in, which I didn't even know he was in the meeting. He chimes in and he says, "Oh, that meeting is today." And he said, "Oh, the meeting was canceled is because there was a scheduling conflict." Why didn't you just say that? Why did I have to ask? No one said anything. Like, who cancels an important meeting and doesn't say and doesn't give any sort of explanation? And also, somebody had to I don't even want to get into that. But anyway, prior to the meeting, which I didn't even notice, the new CEO, he sends out a letter about professionalism. We want to fix the professionalism. We want to be more professional. Put, when you're doing meetings, the team meetings and stuff like that, put up the new wallpaper. This is what the company, the leadership is concerned about. This is what they're concerned about. Our wallpaper in the backgrounds of our team meetings. We were told that our team meetings, most of the time, I would say 98% of the time or 99% of the time, when at least my team, when we have meetings, team meetings, because some of us are across the country, the cameras are off and we just have the avatars. Who cares? In this email from our new CEO, he wants us to have live meetings, like the cameras on. This is what they're concerned about. He sends this basically, this email is basically about being professional. So let me get this straight. You send out a meeting, then you cancel the meeting, no explanation. That makes, is it me? To me, that sounds, when you cancel a meeting right before it's supposed to start, it just seems unprofessional. Also, what's been happening over the past few weeks and month or two, a lot of people that have been working at this company for a very long time they're starting to get promoted to director, vice president. These are people. Our new vice president, we have a new vice president. This guy literally screamed in front of everybody that he hates this place. At this point, he's been working here for 11 years. I believe he's 40 years old. Another guy that's, I guess, the head, he was appointed director in my department, who's friends with Mr. I hate this place. This guy, I caught him not washing his hands. He looks like a hobo. I overheard him talking about how he visited, like, I can't remember the city, but the city, it was a liberal city. So I'm assuming that, a lot of these liberal cities, you can smoke weed and stuff like that. So he smokes weed, he does drugs. He looks like a hobo. He's poorly dressed. Then you have another guy. He was in my department, but he was promoted to director of my old department. I know this is getting confusing, but anyway, this guy, again, doesn't wash his hands. He sexually harasses people, and he said that on multiple occasions, he said that he passed around a swastika. The irony. You have the nerve to send out an email to talk about professionalism and making sure that your workplace is clean, because some of these people that are being promoted as directors, these folks, they have some of the dirtiest desks. They don't wash their hands. They sexually harass people. They make bigoted sounding remarks. And this one guy, he says that he's poor. He literally told his son that he was poor at work, at the job. I just thought it was just amazing at how you can literally, oh yeah. And this is one of the best part. So the co-founder of the company, who's, he's probably well over a millionaire, because he sold the company to a bigger company that we've all heard before, the name. He comes in, and he's, right before he starts talking and begins the meeting, he's eating. He's like, oh, sorry guys, I haven't had a chance to eat. So I think it's like 1 or 2 or something like that. During an important meeting, this is one of the co-founders. He is or was above, like, the what do you call it? The CEO, in a way. I mean, this guy probably doesn't call all the shots anymore, but he's higher up. In a meeting, a professional meeting, talking about restructuring, he's eating his lunch. He's smashing a sandwich or something. And it might not have been a sandwich. He was smashing into something. Oh, sorry guys. I'm sorry. I haven't got a chance to eat all day. Like, all right. As he's talking to us, and then talking to us about professionalism and our branding, he's eating. So initially, this guy, he starts a meeting. He initiates a meeting. Then he cancels the meeting, gives no explanation. It was just canceled. Then the meeting actually happens, and he's eating during the meeting. He's eating food and talking during the meeting. And the people in the meeting, because most of us, we were on video or whatever, the people in the meeting are some of the most unprofessional workers, employees in the company, and they're promoted to directors and vice president. Amazing. It is just the corporate, it is amazing. The incompetence of corporate America, it's amazing. And I'm just sitting there. It's like, am I the only one like is seeing this or noticing this? Then I'll leave it at this, and then we can get to Disney's incompetence, Disney's predator, because that's exactly what it is. It's Disney's predator. One of my newer coworkers, he's literally halfway across the country. He actually notices and brings up a question. During the meeting, we work hybrid. So half the week we're working from home. It's kind of, checkered. Half the week, one day we're working in office, the other day, the next day we're working at home, and rinse and repeat. So it's checkered, hybrid. 2 days home, 3 days in the office, right? They're getting rid of that. One of the reasons why they want to get rid of that, right, is because they want us to connect more. They want us to connect more. Right after they say they're basically telling us they want to bring everybody into the office. There's going to be no more working from home from now. Everybody into the office. He says right after that, he says, we don't have any more space. We just moved into a new place. We just rent. We don't have any more spaces. Even this guy, the co-founder, I think he said he works in a closet or something like that. He works in a vent because this guy, he's at the top of the food chain. There's no space, not even for him. Don't even get me started. It's like, I've seen the CEO's office. It's very nice and big and has glass walls and stuff like that. You mean to tell me the co-founder, you can't put an extra desk into the, what do you call it? The new CEO's office oh yeah, we're all supposed to be here, right? This guy lives in another state. It takes, I would say, at least 2 hours to fly to get here. He's not even in here. So you want to bring everybody into the office. You want to bring everybody in the office, and right after that, you tell us there's not enough space. There's not enough space or desk for everybody. And one of my new coworkers, he's been here for like 3, 4, 5 months. He caught that out. You say that you want everybody in the office, but you don't have enough space to fit everybody in the office. Oh well, we're going to open up another location, or we're going to get some more. We're going to get some more office space. Okay, and this same coworker, right? He says, okay, well, doesn't that defeat the purpose of having us all come in, because we're just going to be split. Some people, half the people or whatever, they're going to be in the main headquarters, and then you're going to have another group of people in another office. And he caught that. Is it me? Is it me? Please, black men, black women, please let me know in the comments. Let me know. Now let's get into Disney's incompetence. If you don't know, recently, the franchise Predator with the alien or whatever, I'm not going to explain it. If you don't know who Predator is, you don't even worry about it. But okay, so Predator Badlands came out. Excuse me, Disney's Predator Badlands comes out. I saw it. It was $20. I saw it in IMAX. What I will say, I think the visuals were very good. The concept art, the landscapes, the environments, I thought they were all amazing. I've spoken to some people, they said, oh, it wasn't that good. It could be because it was so dark in there. The brightness of the screen was so low. So maybe the visual effects were just terrible and I just couldn't see because it was so dark. But anyway, It wasn't a terrible film, but it's definitely a Disney film. They literally have a Baby Yoda type of character. No joke. If that doesn't show or say Disney, I don't know what else. I'm going to try not to get into any spoilers. I'm not going to get into detail, but yeah, there's literally a Baby Yoda type of character. Who watches a Predator movie about an alien that murders and chops people up and skins them alive? Who wants to watch a film about a predator? Basically, he's not a teenager, but he's not a teenager, but it's basically that. Like, and you have the predator, and he's talking about his feelings and his family problems. He has family problems. We're learning about his parents or his father and his brother and his siblings. This is what it's about. Why are you making a Predator movie, and you're talking about his the Predator's family and stuff like that? He feels bad. He wants to live up to his father's expectations. What is this? This is Disney's Predator. They have Disneyfied this. It's amazing. And guess what? In the theater, especially with the Baby Yodas, the Baby Yoda stuff, I was looking around. I'm sitting there watching this. It's just, I'm in disbelief. I hear my fellow human beings laughing, smiling, happy. They're eating this up. I literally I looked to my left. I was like, I didn't want to stare, but I was just staring at these people. Like, are you really like this? In Disney, they're doing this is because the people, they like this. It's amazing. Like I said, going in, I heard that the lady, the Becky android, she was insufferable. If I pronounced that correctly. She just wouldn't shut up. Now, I will say, I'm going to say this. She would not shut up. She would just keep talking. She would not shut up. That being said, it wasn't that annoying. It was on the verge. It was on the verge of being, at least for me. But if somebody in here, or if someone, if you've seen that movie, and if you see this movie and you're like, yeah, I couldn't, anybody that found that annoying, I can definitely understand. It was on the verge of annoying, even though she would not stop talking. She would talk all the time. She wouldn't stop. She would just talk. But it wasn't as annoying. It was almost there. Then I heard that going in. I heard the third act. I watched a review, or listened to a review. It said the third act. The guy said that I like what they was doing. In the third act, I like what they did with the third act, and I'm not going to tell you. And I'm going to do the same. The third act, they switched it up. They switched it up. I see you. I see whoever directed this movie. I see you. I'm not saying that it was great, but I see you. I appreciate how you flipped it up, and you flipped the script a bit. Okay, you put a little seasoning. Thank God you put a little bit of seasoning. You put a little bit of seasoning on this chicken, because it was bland. But I will say, I did like, or they did switch it up, which I appreciated, towards the end, they switched it up again. They turned it upside down, the story, just a bit. I kind of like what they were, I kind of like where they were going and what they were trying to do, but it didn't save the movie. So I think, again, like I said, the visuals were good. The environments, it looks like concept art, beautiful concept art. The visual effects, I didn't really see a problem. Again, the film, it wasn't a bad film. It just wasn't good. And the problem, it's Disney. They Disneyfied this. I mean, it's a stereotype. They literally Disneyfied this movie. You got the alien talking about his family problems. He has a little baby Yoda friend, buddy. I don't want to see. The only Predator movie that I liked was the first one. I want to see this dude ripping people. Well, there was another Predator movie. It wasn't good. I think it was called Predators. That was okay. It was decent. Lawrence Fishburne, whatever his name is, he was in it. He was cool. But I came to see Predator, which actually I'm not really interested in the franchise. But I came to see Predator. I wanted to see this dude rip off skinned people or things alive. I don't want to hear about how he had an argument with his daddy. I don't want to hear that. I don't even know. What is going on? It's Disneyfied. But that being said, wasn't a terrible movie. It was not worth. I spent $20. It was not worth $20. Do not go and see this. Do not pay to see this. This is like, just wait to this. It wasn't a bad movie. I think it's something to watch. It's spectacle. It's some escapism. It's worth that, but do not spend extra money. Wait till this gets on streaming or something like that. Or, if you can rent this for like $2 or $3 early next year or something like that. Yeah, it's filler. There you go. It's filler. Visuals, some of the best some of the best visuals that I have seen to date, to be quite honest. But then again, the brightness, it was so dark in there. The brightness on the screen or the picture was so dark. I mean, it could have looked like something. It could have looked like Gumby or something. I wouldn't know. It maybe it just masked all the bad CGI. I don't know. It looked fine to me. But this Disney stuff, I mean, it's not going to stop. I mean, people are liking this. I will say this. I'll end it with this. I will say this. Like I'm not going to lie. Some of my favorite Star Wars, Star Wars are some of the ones that everybody hates, and they hate them because they are the least Star Wars of them all. And I don't really like Star Wars, but I like the Star Wars that everybody hates because it's not Star Wars.